Hi again, Anthony Taylor here, the managing partner at SME Strategy. In this video, I just wanted to share with you and talk to you a little bit about vision and why, for me, it's the most important part of strategic planning. And getting this right will make the rest of your strategy and implementation so much easier. So, one way to think about vision, I know we've all heard about like vision statements and so on, and I'm sure you've worked in your career and you've seen vision. I want to tell you just a story of how you can translate it into real life. So figure out how many people are on your management team or how many people you're walking into this meeting, and then imagine trying to pick a restaurant to go to with all of those people. And I don't know if you've had this experience, because I've had this experience where you're saying, oh, I want Chinese, I want Mexican, I want sushi. And most of the time, somebody's going to be a little disappointed, especially when you just decide that's what's going to happen. And so in this approach to creating a vision, it really comes from figuring out, not only sharing your vision, because of course you have your own personal vision, but soliciting and asking for the vision of someone else. And what I found working with teams in my own work and in consulting is that more often than not, everybody has sort of a similar path as to where they want to go. And they're just saying different things. So if you can get out what that vision is for each person, you're going to figure out, where there's agreement and where there's not. And when you move from that place, you're going to be a lot more successful in actually getting your plan implemented, because you'll have the buy-in, you'll have the alignment, and you'll have everybody on the same page. So what is a vision and why is it so important? So I've got a few notes here, but it's really the blueprint for the future of your organization. If you're building a house, this is the blueprint. Here's what we're building. Another way to think about it is it's like the front picture on a puzzle. You just see all of the little pieces scattered around, and it makes no sense at that time, because you don't know how they're going to fit. You don't know how everything's going to go together. But when you have that picture, it's the one thing that guides everybody. And when it's clear and vivid and descriptive, then there's less interpretation as to what that vision is. It's really clear. Same reason you have blueprints. It's not like, oh, we're going to put a door here-ish. It's, this is what we're building. So be as descriptive as possible when creating your vision. And everybody's going to have the same vision, or a different vision, and that's totally fine, because what you want might affect your personal life, and what somebody else might want affects them differently. But you can sort of meld those all together to get agreement and buy-in. Again, it's like when you tell people to do something, they're more hesitant to actually get on board because they don't really want to do it. So create something that's interesting for them, or create an opportunity for them in that vision. Your vision as an organization should be exciting, because your plan is going to be more work than it would be to not do the plan. So when people look at more work, there has to be a greater payoff. And so when creating your vision, make sure that it's exciting and that there's a payoff to it for everybody. And each individual person has a different payoff. One person might like growth. One person might like more money. One person might like less challenge, or different targets, or different regions that you're going in. Everybody has something different. And when you know you've got a really good vision and you have good alignment, everybody can see themselves in that vision. So what does seeing themselves mean? So look at your vision right now, your company vision, and pick a timeline, whether that's 25 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road, or 3 years down the road. I find that because the environment is changing so quickly nowadays, that a shorter vision is more likely to come to fruition, because people can see themselves in that short to medium time frame versus something that's extremely long, but you judge that on your own organization. But picture you were going in a time machine or a DeLorean, and you showed up, at that exact date, 5 years from now. What would things look like? So Cameron Herold, who's a well-known CEO, always talks about a vivid vision. It's how would you describe the vision such that you could touch it, see it, feel it, smell it? What do your clients look like? What does your staff look like? How many customers do you have? Where are you selling? What kind of products are you selling? What's the environment like? Physically outside, or what is your culture? What are your people feeling like? What is the general sense around the office? Whatever you want to put in, whatever your role is, maybe you're retired, maybe you're not, whatever your role is in that vision, paint it as descriptively as possible, as if you were there right now, and speak it in the present tense, so that it's something that you're achieving now instead of something that you will sometime in the future. So just to recap, when you're creating your vision with your team, make it more than just a statement. Make it really a feeling, so that it connects the head, the logical part, and the heart, the emotional part, to get people to buy into the actions for the future. Create a vision that's exciting, that makes it inspiring for people to be part of it now and be part of it in the future. If you have to get new staff, they're going to want to be seeing, well, where are you guys going? What are we doing? And then get buy-in. So get your vision and solicit everybody else's vision and get on the same page, because it's going to help you so much to move your plan forward and then to move into the next step, which is the implementation piece. So I hope that helps you with your vision creation and getting your team on the same page. And I very much look forward to sharing with you very soon. Take care and happy visioning.